much for joining me today. My name is John Kaiser. I'm a life mentor and coach, and I'm going to go over today breakups, relationships. Breakups are very tough. I came out of one. It was a very devastating breakup I went through. So it was very, very tough for me. Some things you can be able to do to get over, let's say, a breakup and improve upon yourself and your goals is work on yourself, right? There was probably a reason why you guys broke up. Either you and him, or you and she, or she and him, whatever the case might be, there was a reason. And maybe there was a reason based upon the other person. Whatever the case might be, you want to be able to work upon yourself, okay? What are some goals that you have been placing for yourself to achieve? Within the first video, we talked about writing down those goals and working towards them. So you want to be able to do the same thing here. You want to be able to work towards those goals. If there were things that when you take a step back and look at that you could have, worked on upon yourself for the relationship, maybe on the next relationship you're going to, or maybe this to benefit yourself for your life, you want to work towards that, okay? And if it's difficult to work towards, you want to get somebody that will mentor you, or find people that surround your inner group or inner circle that's going to be supportive of that or have the same type of values, okay? So that's the first thing, is working on goals, keeping yourself busy, okay? Either that might be going to the gym, working out, going to fitness classes. So working upon your body, that helps out a lot, because if you're just stuck at home and just eating and not working out, that's going to play a huge detriment in terms of your mind and body. So you want to be able to exercise, and there's been studies done that show that exercise does help in terms of cognitive function. Third off is friends, okay? You want to be able to communicate with other peers, other friends, family members, whatever the case might be. This is something that women and girls are really good at. They're open, very open in terms of their emotion and communicating their emotion. Men, on the other hand, they kind of, they hold it in. I'm not one of those type of guys, but I know a lot of other friends of mine that are guys that they hold in their emotion. They don't kind of let it out, or tell other guys or other girls, or whatever the case might be. But you gotta let those emotions go. You don't want to hold on to them. That's the worst thing to do. And if you don't feel comfortable talking about that type of stuff with other men or family members, write it down. Okay, write down those emotions that you're feeling. Maybe make a video of yourself and talk through the video if that's easier. Voice memo, whatever the case might be. Write those feelings down. Write those emotions down. Don't let those emotions stay in. Okay. And also reevaluate the relationship. Sometimes when you reevaluate the relationship, you kind of see faults that you had, but also maybe the other person has in their personality, maybe the way they are, that may cause the relationship to falter. And if you do get back into a relationship with that person, will things change? Will they change themselves? Would they want to improve, right? It's a two-way street. If you want to improve and better yourself, that's awesome, right? There's no faults for that. But if you want to get back into a relationship with another person that you were in a relationship with, what's going to be different in terms of them, right? Are they working upon themselves to maybe build the relationship forward? I know in my relationship, there were things that I was doing to, let's say, take steps in making the relationship work out. Maybe seeing a counselor, psychologist, whatever the case might be. The other person didn't want to do that. They actually were actually laughing at that. But they wanted to do the same thing for their best friend. They were willing to do that for their best friend, but not for our relationship. They thought it was funny to do that for our relationship. So, how much commitment are you willing to make? How much commitment is the other person willing to make? And there has to be some type of compromise to make things work out, okay? So keep that in mind. Make sure to work on those steps, okay? Join organizations, join volunteer groups, make new friends. When you come out of a devastated relationship, I recommend not to get back into the dating scene unless you're kind of over that relationship and you don't care or do anything regarding that. Then you're more than welcome to go back into one. But the best thing to do is give yourself a break. Okay, it's not recommended to just jump into another relationship or start dating again. That's not going to help anything. Okay, the best thing to do is focus on yourself, focus on those goals and achieving those goals, and work upon yourself. Okay, so that's the best thing you can be able to do. So that's in terms of breakups. What are the steps you can be able to do to help yourself grow, to benefit yourself from the heartbreak, okay? And it's going to take time, okay? This is not an easy solution where, I got breakup, 1 month, 2 months. It's different for everybody, okay? There's not one set formula for one person as opposed to a second person, okay? It's very different for everybody. Some people are more emotionally attached and have more love for the other person, and it will take more time for them. Some people might not take too much time. It might take a month or two and maybe a couple months and they're over it and they're back into the dating scene and dating again. This depends on how much the person is willing to wait that time to get over those feelings. And maybe sometimes they don't get over it. They still have a little bit of feelings inside, and that's fine too. But it's time. Give yourself some time. Work upon yourself. Build up friendships with men and women. And do those steps that we talked about earlier. And you're going to see progression in terms of your emotions. You're going to see progression in terms of just many different things. So just work on that, guys. And if you guys have any questions or if you need help, feel free to post those comments below. Press the like button. Or just message me, direct message me if you want something personal you want to talk about. Direct message me. I'm more than happy to help you guys get through wherever you're getting through, because I've been there myself. It's not easy, and it's gonna take some time. So, anyways, that's the video for breakups.